Hello again, Josh Humphrey, Kearney Library Director. I have another installment of our 30 Poems in 30 Days project. Our email again to send your own writing, your own experiences to is kearneylibrarycovid19 at gmail.com. I am up in the Kearney Museum once again because I have a historical Kearney piece to present. I am standing in front of a case that holds a marker that was in a cemetery that was one of the first things in Kearney. From its first settler, William Sanford, and this is going back to the 1600s. So William Sanford is the one that actually purchased land from the Native Americans that would eventually become Kearney. He was from Barbados, so he called it New Barbados Neck, and that was one of the first names of Kearney before it was Kearney. So he is still buried. The cemetery is still there in land that was exempted from the town, which runs off of Schuyler Ave. If you've ever been by Ivy Street around there, there's that grassy area that they've never built on. So around that area. So this is a poem that I wrote called Sanford. It's in 3 parts. Bed. Sanford lies in the only bed for miles, in a house by itself, trees cut to make walls, logs to hold him up. The bed is straw and some horsehair tied up with ropes so that it sways with his breathing, and this he loves. It lets him fly in his dreams, he tells his children, over this new land, the grass and trees so green where they are tallest and seen from above, the second river at night calm and reflecting a sky full of moon. It is the purpose of it to shine, and the purpose of stars to give light, our purpose to be in the balance, the arms of the giants and the gods. He will never forget his wife walking so her steps disturb nearly nothing, the soft layers of the world always wet at heart, the pine, oak, and beech leaves, the bed they will leave as they found it, soil. Sanford sleeps at last in the same soil that he used to grow the wheat and the corn, rich from the ice age. He will be surrounded by his line, his sons, who kept him first in mystery and then in pride, their faces cut up like his own, like the face of this land he had come to love as much as his Barbados. He is its child, and so sleeps in its embrace. The birds are his reward, the calls and songs, the engine of their wings. He is warm and cool with seasons, but never cold and gone. The spring is in the winter's sun, sleeping soft and light. Floor. They knocked it down, that old house, and pushed over the gravestones to make the floor of a garage. They replaced the ground with stones, and then they replaced the stones, replaced the chirping with the grinding of gears, cut the grass into tiny boxes and chop it incessantly, named it all over again for a one-armed general from the Civil War. Sanford sleeps deep, undisturbed by motor oil, the fluids in the cracks. He lies further down still, the place where nothing is forgot, the earth, stillness of roots, his land never lost, and at peace. We are left to the concrete, night cut through with buses and street lights. The man who walks up and down, searching for the thing he can't remember. So that's all I got. If you're looking for a prompt in this, I would say write about some history, whatever that may be. lots of rich history right in Kearney, but write about your own history if you'd like. Again, Kearney Library COVID-19 @gmail.com.